Oh. ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् प्रज्ञानां सुप्रतानैः स्थिरतरनिकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पुनरपि धिषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुङ् मायया भोजयन्नः मायासङ्ख्यातुर्यं परममृतमजम् ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि यो विश्वात्मा विविधविषयान् प्राच्य भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पश्चाच्चान्यान् स्वमतिविभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगणः पात्वसो न स्तुरीयः पात्वसो न स्तुरीयः ॐ इति एतत् अक्षरम् इदं सर्वं तस्य उपव्याख्यानं भूतं भवत् भविष्यत् इति सर्वम् ओङ्कार एव यच्च अन्यत् त्रिकालातीतं तदपि ओङ्कार एव ॐ इति सर्वं हि एतद् ब्रह्म अयम् आत्मा ब्रह्म स्वयम् आत्मा चतुष्पात् जागरितस्थानः बहिष्प्रज्ञः सप्ताङ्गः एकोनविंशतिमुखः स्थूलभुक् वैश्वानरः प्रथमः पादः स्वप्नस्थानः अन्तःप्रज्ञः सप्ताङ्गः एकोनविंशतिमुखः प्रविविक्तभुक् तेजसो द्वितीयः पादः So we have completed the waking state and the dream state. These two have finished. So let us see what are the things we have seen, what are the common things, what are the difference. One is that in the waking state, The knowledge is related to Bahir Vishaya Eva, regarding the external objects. But those external objects are not really real. We can only experience real thing nobody can experience. Which is real cannot be experienced. Why it cannot experience? Because which is real, that will be everything. Which is everything cannot experience because there is nothing other than it. If something is other than me, then I can experience. Experience means that experience can be happy experience or unhappy experience, enjoyable experience or suffering experience. But it has to be other. There should be something other. But if real cannot be, there cannot be anything other than the real. Okay. So waking state experiences, when it is told that it is the Bahisprajna, that means the there the awareness of external objects where the it the experiencer enjoy the external objects, but there one has to keep something in bracket, that which are illusory, otherwise it will create confusion later. That part has to be kept in mind. And what is the dream? Antaprajna. It is Bahisprajna, it is Antaprajna. Antaprajna means experience of the inner world, not the outer world, inner world. Everything, whatever is happening, everything is happening within, in the dream state. We don't have to go out at all. Everything is like now, everything is happening at home, work and everything happening. We don't have to go outside at all. Everything in the Zoom. The entire world comes to our place. But in the working state, we have to go to the world. So you can see the difference. Then second is that the waker is available only in the waking state, and dreamer is available only in the dream state. Swapna sthana jagrita sthanam. And we cannot exchange. We cannot make the dreamer like the Tejas to be available in the waking state and the Vaishwanara to be available in the dream state. It will not happen. They stick to their own place, their own kingdom, and they are very much fond of that, and they are very rigid about that. They will not interfere at all. And once the dreamer comes, the waker is gone. Once the waker comes, dreamer is gone. They don't try to interfere in each other's business. They don't interfere. Like how we poke our head to everything in the world. What is happening in North Korea, what is happening in China, what is happening. We have got a long nose. Long nose we have got. Then the enjoyment in the waking state is sthula bhok. That means the gross object, sthula bhok. But in the dream state, it is sukshma bhok. It is the enjoyment of the subtle thing. For example, like we want when we were with our children, we really feel happy. Okay. But if the children are gone, they went to go to college and all, then how will enjoy them? We keep their picture. And we see their picture. This is Chintu, this is Pintu. Even our family also. When the family is there, and when you go to work and we see the phone and their picture is there in the front, and we say, okay, this is my wife, this is my children, and we feel happy. That is the picture. That is subtle. There is nobody there. Everybody is at home. Then in the The means for experience in the waking state is aneka sadhana. That means there are so many, one has to take the help of so many things. Then only one can experience the waking state. The Vaishwanara uses the body, the mind, the intellect, then the light, the sound, the Panchamaha, the Sabda, Sparsa, Rupa, Sagandha. All these things are needed for the, it has got a varied range of means to experience different things. That is aneka sadhana. But in the, but Tejas, only one thing. He doesn't have aneka sadhana. Eka sadhana. What is that eka sadhana? Mind. Mind has become the eye, mind has become the ear, mind has become the tongue, mind has become the hand, mind has become the laddu, mind has become everything. Mind. See, that's why they tell, dream in life. One should dream. Because dream is much better than waking state. Though the experience is same, sorrow and joy, depression and elation. But the dream is better because we have to do a lot of things in the waking state to experience something. In the dream state, we don't have to do anything. Anything. Suppose you want to enjoy dance. Our mind becomes the dancer and mind becomes the orchestra party, mind becomes the hall, mind becomes the samosa, mind becomes the tea, coffee, everything. It is not a good thing. And we don't have to buy a ticket, we don't have to go and sit in the hall and what others are exhaling, we have to inhale that. We don't have to do all these things. Just close your eyes, no sense organs are needed. But everything what was experienced with the senses, one can experience now without the senses. That's why dream is much better in that sense. We don't have to spend so much. And there also, if we spend some money, and that again that mind, it in our bank balance will be same. When we get up in the dream, suppose we spent like $1 million party we threw. I don't know why they throw party. Nobody tells that okay, they arranged a party. If you he threw a party, that means it's just wastage of time and money. That's all. It's wastage of it threw a party. It is wastage. And one can enjoy the same laddu, just close your eyes and dream of the laddu. That's all. And I will guarantee you, your bank balance when you wake up, you will see that bank balance is same. What was there before going to dream, it will the same. It will not reduce at all. Without spending, enjoy thoroughly. Then in the for the waker, external source of light is needed. But for dimmer, it is internal source of light. The light is within. No electric light is needed, no sunlight, no flashlight, no smartphone light, nothing is needed. And there is light and light alone in the dream state. So bright, one can see everything so clearly. People, they fall in the waking state because they have got eyes and the sunlight is all the time there, but still they step on something, they fall. But in the dream state, we don't need any light. We don't need any light. There also one can fall. In the dream also one can see the dream that one falls. But this light is our own light, not sunlight or moonlight. No, it is our own light. Um, in the waking state, the experiences are varied. and the other time mind is the king. Sorry, there the our senses are the king, the body is the king. Everything related to body. But the dream state, mind is the king. Mind is everything. So these are the few distinguishing characteristics between the waker and dreamer. Now we'll go to the deep sleep. First we'll read the lines, and actually in the Bhashya, first is the prelude is given. Why the next sloka is coming? What is the need of the fifth sloka that Bhavan Shankaracharya has written first? But we'll not read that first. We'll read the sloka, then we'll come to that part. Fifth stanza. Yatra suktah, fifth mantra. Yatra suktah na kanchana kamam kamayate na kanchana swapnam pasyati tassusuktam susuptasthanah ekibhutah प्रज्ञानघनः एव आनंदमयः हि आनंदभुक् चेतोमुखः प्राज्ञः तृतीयः पादः. Let me read again. यत्र सुप्तः न कंचन कामं कामयते न कंचन स्वप्नं पश्यति तत्सुप्तं सुसुप्तस्थानः एकीभूतः प्रज्ञानघनः एव आनंदमयः हि आनंदभुक् चेतोमुखः प्राज्ञः तृतीयः पादः. Now he is coming to Tritiya Pada. That means out of 4 padas, Chatuspad, this is the third pada we are discussing. Here it started in a very peculiar way. There is no direct definition of the prajna. Everywhere in the dream state, in waking state and dream state, Vaishvanara is this, then Tejas is this. It was defined like that. Straight the Upanishad defined what is the dreamer and what is the waker. But here it is not defined that way. It is told in an indirect way. Yatra supta, that means wherein. Yatra means wherein. Yatra wherein. It started in a wherein. We are talking regarding the prajna. Tell regarding prajna like how we have told regarding the Vaishvanara and Tejas. Just like that you would tell here. The wherein. He is telling that means there are so many things are there which cannot be explained, but these are distinguishing factors are there, and these distinguishing factors make the deep sleeper unique or differentiate than the waking state, dream state. The Upanishadkar has written that. In the Upanishadkar has written that. Bhagavan Shankaracharya has given a prelude, has given introduction to why it is Yatra Supta, why it didn't directly start. Okay? Wherein, what is the need of wherein? There is no clear-cut definition here. It is going in an indirect way. Instead of touching like this, one is going around the head and touching the nose. And Bhagavan Shankaracharya has written beautiful commentary. Darsana adarsana vrityoho tattva aprabodha lakshanasya swapasya tulyatvat susupti grahanartham yatra suptah ityadi visheshanam athava trisu api sthanesu तत्व प्रतिबोध लक्षणः स्वापः अविशिष्टः इति पूर्वाभ्याम सुसुप्तम विभजते. What he is telling, very See how we have never thought in that line. How Bhavan Shankaracharya has, why this kind of introduction, why the definition of pragya is given, started with wherein, we will not think of. But Bhavan Shankaracharya has thought of, and he has written commentary. दर्शन अदर्शन वृत्त्योः तत्व अप्रबोध लक्षणस्य स्वापस्य. Swapasya means the deep sleep. Swapasya, deep sleep. In the deep sleep state, what happens? Deep sleep state, lakshana means characterized. Lakshana means characterized. The characteristics of deep sleep state. Or deep sleep state is characterized by. One can tell in different ways. What is it characterized by? Tattva aprabodha. Prabodha means the realization or awareness. Prabodha. Aprabodha, no awareness. No awareness. Of what? Of tattva. That means the deep sleep state is characterized by non-apprehension of tattva. No awareness of really who we are. It is characterized by that. Here we have to understand what is the meaning of tattva. Actually, while reading the book Tattva Bodha, we discussed at length. But here again, because some people are new and will know, it is better, it will be helpful. In the Upanishad, always Tat, Tvam, Idam. These three words will always come. Tat, Tvam, and Idam. Tvam means it refers to the jiva. In the BMI chart, the PFT, it refers to the PFT, the jiva. Tvam. And Tat refers to the creator of the jiva. That is Ishvara. Tat. And the creator of Idam. Idam refers to the Jagat. Idam means always the world of names and forms. Tvam is the person. World is inert, but Tvam is the who is experiencing this inert world. Who is having different kind of experiences in this inert world. That is Tvam, the Jiva. And Tat is the creator of the Jiva and the Jagat. Okay? But here the word is not Tat. Here the word is Tattva. Tattva. Tva means Tat also has meaning that. Tattva, thatness. That, why it is that? Because that represents something remote, something far in place, in terms of place and time. That's why it is Tat. That and this. This means very close. That means which is far away. When it comes to the Ishvara, we always use the word Tat. Because God is always, whenever we want to pray God, where we look to the sky. I don't know why we look to the sky as if He is going to fall from there, but we look up. We don't look within. Oh God, we see like this. Help me. Because we think that there is a place somewhere, something called heaven, and God is sitting there. Then when you look up and call, then He will come. That's why we do that. We look up. Nobody close eyes. Oh God, please help me. No. Oh God, please help me. I will look up. Because God is far, 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 far away. That's what that. But Tattva is not that. Thatness. Who is the real self of Ishvara? Ishvara is a role. Jiva is a tat and tvam, both are same. But the essential nature of tvam, essential nature of tat, both are same. But tat and tvam, they look different. It is just like, suppose somebody is dead, and that person is a manager too. Now, dad is not the manager. Manager is not dad. If dad is a role. Dad is a role that a person is playing for certain time in a certain place with respect to somebody. It is a role. Like in a drama, we do a role, and that role, if we do outside, then it will be problem. There is one person, he did the role of a king. He has taken the role, and he really did extremely good. And in the on the stage, he has to fight, and he defeated everybody and killed everybody. And he just with that pride and his overflowing pride because he defeated everybody. And now everybody is coming and they're doing arti, they're doing Jai Jaikar and king. Then the drama ended. And now he's in that form, in that feeling. Actually, the dress is they have rented the dress, but he wore the dress and went back home. Went back home. His wife had told that, once the drama is over, bring some vegetables because I have invited my friends to come home for lunch, for dinner, and tomorrow lunch. So bring some vegetables. Now he came, the crown and the sword and the dress and the shoes, that long shoes, everything, wearing everything. He just came near the to house, home, but the door is closed because she is not expecting him to come now because he has to finish the drama, then buy the vegetables, by the it will be late. So she is busy in doing her things, and he is telling. He just gave a kick to that door. That door broke, and it fell, made a lot of noise. And the wife thought that some thief has broken into the house. So she came running with she was cooking with that ladle, that heated ladle. He came with that, and he saw her husband. Darwaza क्यों खुला नहीं है? He's telling. Because he's the king. He's the king. And his wife saw him with the crown and everything. So disgusting. What she did, in that hot spatula, he just gave one and two. And don't ask me where he hit, okay? And immediately he came to senses and told, sorry. Remove that crown. Where's the vegetables? He forgot vegetables because he's the king now. He's the king. And he was the king on the stage, not at home. At home, somebody else is the king. In the office, people are manager, and home also they want to the manager. But the home department is in charge of somebody else. So role. A role applies to, like, so far as children are concerned, and we are dad. That is the way we communicate with them. Dad, beta, or betty. But office also, if I will tell that, okay, call everybody, call me as dad, and you are all my beta. That will not work. It is only at home. And once the children are gone, we're not a dad. Dad doesn't continue for all time to come. It is when we are talking to children, at the time dad and beta. Or mom and beta, betty, whatever. But if they are in college, still I am thinking that I am the mom. That will not work. And office I am going, then I am also the mom. It will not work. Because roles are limited. Which role has to be played where? One should have clear distinction. If we try to extrapolate that thing in another place, we will have confusion. Conflict will be there. So Tat refers to Ishvara. Ishvara is a role. Ishvara is a role that is played by a role is always played by a person who has nothing to do with that role. Like a rich person can do the role of a beggar on the stage, but that rich person has nothing to do with that role. Dress removed, he is a human being. He is not a leprosy patient, or he is not a poor man, or he is not a farmer, but he did the role in such a way, everybody applauded. Oh, what? Wow, 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 wow. Like in the Mahabharata, all the characters, the people who are doing different roles, people have so much regard for them. Krishna and all those things, they are looking like Rama, and in Ramayana, when it was going on, people they identify. But that is the role he played in the movie. So Ishvara is a role. Remember, Ishvara is a role. Ishvara is not the real entity. Ishvara is a role. And when that role comes only when there is the creation, sustenance, and dissolution. Then only this role comes. And as per the role, name also changes. If somebody is teaching, then what is the role? A teacher. Name is not teacher. Name may be Mr. X. Name is not the role. Name is given to the role. And name is given by others. Role is done by me, but the name is given by others. I cannot tell I am teaching, that's why I am Mr. X. No. When I am teaching, I am a teacher. My name is Mr. X. Somebody may tell Mr. Y. That is depending on them. But a role is entirely related to me. Others cannot decide my role. They cannot tell what I am supposed to do. If somebody is telling as a wife what I am to do, as a husband what I am to do, as a father what I am to do, as a mother what I am to do, that person is not interested in doing anything. It comes naturally. Okay, even animals, once the puppies are born, mother knows how to take care of it. She doesn't go to Stanford University. Okay, I'm studying how to take care of the family, or attending seminar how to handle puppies. It doesn't. It comes automatically. But people don't get. People don't get. They have children, but they behave like enemies. They don't take care. Why I am to sit there? Why I am to take care? I am to earn money. Here I am sitting, spoiling my time. I got first gold medalist in the college, and here to take care of the Chintu Mintu. That's why I can stay here. Always that conflict is there. Always that conflict, because roles, one has to do the role very well. If I am doing the like mother is a role, father is a role. If I am doing the role, that role should be done so well. Everybody will tell, wow, wow, everybody will tell, good job, well done. We don't get that, we are only getting the thumbs down from everybody. If we ask our spouse, as a dad, how I'm doing, do you know what is your expect? Can you give a score to yourself? Out of 10 in the scale, what you will give to yourself? If one you give, know that it is a great mark. Minus thing. Because we fail in everything. We fail in everything. We fail in everything. Same thing with as a mother. How I'm doing? Am I doing a good job? If children are asked how mom is doing, then children they will avoid that question, because breakfast, lunch, dinner they will not get. So they will avoid that. We cannot answer. Very difficult. If you tell problem, if you don't tell also there is problem. So roles are not real. Roles are roles that is played in a particular time and that one has to quit. Once that place is, we are not in that place, once that work is over, then that role is gone. And then when role is gone, what about the person? Person is still there. Father is a role, mother is a role, brother is a role, sister is a role. They are not really, they are played for some time. So Ishvara, Tat is the Ishvara. It is a role played by whom? By Brahman. Played by Brahman, the truth. And how many roles he plays? Three roles. Creator, sustainer, and dissolver. And what is the name of the creator? Brahma. What is the name of the sustainer? Vishnu. What is the name of the dissolutioner? Shiva. And everybody, to do any act, we need knowledge. For the Brahmaji to create, Brahmaji needs knowledge. That knowledge is Goddess Saraswati. So that's why it is told that Brahmaji married to Goddess Saraswati. Vishnu Bhavan, he is the sustainer. Vishnu Bhavan means name. Vishnu Bhavan is the name, but the sustainer. Sustainer is the role. In order to sustain, we need wealth. So sustainer is married to wealth. That means Lakshmiji is the wife of Vishnu Bhavan. Same thing with Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is for dissolution. Because unless something is dissolved, nothing new can be created. So Lord Shiva is in the department of dissolution. Like demolition, like how what demolition we create and then break that one after some days. So Lord Shiva does the demolition work, so that new thing can be constructed. So that Vishnu Bhavan again he will come, he will construct new things. So to dissolve, we need the power of destruction. That is Goddess Parvati. So this Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, that is creator, sustainer, dissolver, put together is called Ishvara. Ishvara means creator, sustainer, and dissolver. And who is doing all these three roles? Not the three different entities. Same Brahman is doing three different roles. Okay. When it told Tattva, Tattva means the essential nature of that of that Ishvara. Who truly is the Ishvara is a real state or something else is appearing as the Ishvara. Scriptures tell something else is there. Like how the sugar is in the form of a laddu. Laddu is not the true nature. Sugar is the real nature. It is just appearing. The laddu is just appearing. After some time, it will break and it will be again sugar. So tattva, that is the meaning of tattva. Tattva means thatness, the essential nature of Ishvara. Okay. Tattva prabodha aprabodho lakshanasya, which is the essential nature of the Ishvara, is the essential nature of the Jiva also, is the essential nature of the Jagat also. From the same thing is the creator, same thing is the creation. In the creation, the Jiva and same entity is the experiencer of the creation. They are all same. Aprabodha lakshanasya. That means when this reality is not realized, when it is not understood, when one has not apprehended, that means one is not conscious of one's true nature. Tattva aprabodha lakshanasya swapasya. The deep sleep is associated with what? Tattva aprabodha. Tattva aprabodha. That means non-realization of the essential nature for ourselves. Lakshana is characteristics. So characteristics of the deep sleep is what? That non-apprehension of the reality. That means at that time we are Because why it has to be written in the deep sleep? Everybody enjoys deep sleep. Everybody enjoys. There is not a single person on this earth who doesn't like to sleep. I'm not telling just lying on the bed and changing the sides. No, sleep. Sleep is very therapeutic. If one is getting sleep, all the diseases will go. All the diseases. But we don't get sleep. We have to take a pill and a pillow. These two things are needed to get sleep. That pill also is not working. Now we have to add so many bhang and this and that. Then drink one bottle of lal pani, and then God willing, sleep will come. Then the music has to be there, light has to be there, 100 things. Because people don't get sleep nowadays. So in the deep sleep also people enjoy. And the state of realization also one enjoys. But there is a difference in the enjoyment of realization and the enjoyment of deep sleep. In the deep sleep, it is the enjoyment of not knowing anything. But in the state of realization, knowing everything. So it has to be differentiated because both gives ananda. But the cause of ananda is different in the deep sleep state than the state of realization. For that reason, the characteristics of the deep sleep has to be given. So it is written here, Swapasya aprabodha lakshanasya, tattva aprabodha lakshanasya. The deep sleep lakshana means the characteristics, which is characterized by what? Non-apprehension of the self, tattva. Tulyatvat, it is equal to, tulya means equal. Then it is equal to what? Darsana, adarsana, vrityoho. Darsana, vrityoho. Vrityoho means the state. The state where darsana, that means one is aware of objects. Adarsana, one is not aware of objects. Now, can you tell what is darsana and adarsana? Darsana means the waking state, where we perceive sense objects. Adarsana means the dream state, where we don't perceive the sense objects. Sense organs are no good at all. Sense objects are not needed. Then tulya thought, what is tulya between the waking state, dream state, and deep sleep state? Then he's telling darsana adarsana vrityoho tattva aprabodha lakshanasya swapasya tulyatvat susupti grahanartham yatra supta ityadi visheshanam. In the when we go to the stanza, when we go to the mantra, there it is in yatra supta. Why it is yatra supta? Why it started with yatra supta? Wherein the supta, the deep sleeper? Why it has to start that way? It doesn't look like a good beginning. Then Bhavan is explaining why Upanishad started with yatra supta. Tulyatvat susupti grahanartham. Susupti grahanartham means, grahana means to accept. Here actually to comprehend. To comprehend susupti, yatra supta ityadi visheshanam. In the mantra, yatra supta is told visheshana. This is the unique way of starting, because the deep sleep state is equal to waking state and dream state in one way. Can anybody tell what is that? What is the thing that is same in waking state, deep sleep state, and dream state?
Consciousness and the impressions created from
unmanifested state.
I'm not asking what is deep sleep state. I'm telling what is the thing tulyatva. That is in tulyatva. What is that is common in all the three? Susupti is not different from waking state and deep sleep state.
Turiya, Swami.
I'm not asking regarding Atma. I'm asking the state.
Ignorance of our true self.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ignorance of our true self. In the waking state, do you remember it was written that where we do not know ourselves. In the waking state, we know everything. What is the I will tell you what was the exact word. बहिष्प्रज्ञः स्वात्म व्यतिरिक्तं विषये प्रज्ञा यस्य बहिष्प्रज्ञः स्वात्म स्व आत्म आत्म व्यतिरिक्ते विषय. That means one knows everything except oneself. In the waking state, attention is in knowing everything in the world, but we don't want to know ourselves. The knower knows everything except itself. The knower gets everything in this world, tries to get everything in the world, and loses himself or herself. That is the waking state. And the dream state is the same thing. Of course, as I told just now, the living people, we enjoy living people in the waking state. But in the dream state, we enjoy the picture. Then we sit with them, we talk to them, the picture kind of thing. Like when they are not there, we take a photo and say, okay, beta, I love you so much. We tell. But there's no beta, that is just a picture. That is subtle thing. Impression thing. So there also, we are not aware of ourselves. And same thing is in the deep sleep state. All are same. But then why it started in a different way? There it was told like Cheto Mukha, then Saptanga. It should have started like that. Ekona Vinsati Mukha. Why in both of them waking and dream all these things were same? But here there is some uniqueness. Though ignorance of the self is common in all the three states, this state is equal to waking state and dream state, but still there is some uniqueness. To tell that, Upanishadkar is starting with Yatra Supta. There's no need of mentioning like how it was told in the previous description, Samanam Anyat. It is same as in the dream state we read, Samanam Anyat. All other things are same as the waking state. Here also we have written same as the waking state and the sleep state, the dream state. But no, there is some unique factor is there. That to point out that Yatra Supta, the sentence started with Yatra Supta. Yes.
Swamiji,
Yes.
I have one question. You mentioned that in the deep sleep state, one enjoys not knowing anything, and we are experiencing Ananda. And the same thing in the state of realization also. I'm not able to understand the difference between, if you're experiencing Ananda in both, in the state of realization and state of deep sleep, what is the difference then?
Yeah.
The state of realization is Turyam, right?
And that is name.
Okay.
That is a Surya, that is another name for the state of realization. Now, but you are asking what is the difference? See, in the deep sleep state, of course, it will tell here. Let us read this one and then we'll at the end. Because so it will be here.
State of realization, you are aware of Atman. Correct, Swamiji?
Let us finish first.
Okay.
तुल्यत्वात् सुसुप्ति ग्रहणार्थम यत्र सुप्त इत्यादि विशेषणम. So yatra supta, where the deep sleeper, this is the visheshana. Visheshana means a qualifier. Whenever we use a qualifying, like a adjective or visheshana means adjective. Whenever we use an adjective, it is to differentiate from others. For example, a very active person. He is a very active person. He is a dull person. This active person means he is different from all other people who are lazy. To express that, to bring that uniqueness, we use adjectives. When the red rose, that means it is not a blue rose, it is not a black rose, it is not a white rose, it is a red rose. So wherever there is adjectives used, in order to, they are used to maintain the, to describe the special quality, the speciality of that. So there is some speciality of the deep sleep state other than the waking state and dream state. Though the ignorance of the self is same in all the three states, but there is some uniqueness. Now Bhavan is telling why Yatra Supta, this mantra started with Yatra Supta, that he is explaining. Or explanation can be given in another way. Athava trisu api sthanesu tattva apratibodha lakshana swapah visishtah iti purvabhyam susuptam vibhadate. Athava means or, athava trisu api sthanesu means in all the three states. Tattva apratibodha lakshana, same thing. There it was told tattva aprabodha lakshanasya, here is tattva aprabodha lakshana, swapa. Here is talking regarding the deep sleep itself, and swapasya means the who is in the deep sleep state. So same thing is described here. Athava trisu api sthanesu tattva aprabodha lakshanasya swapah abhisishtah. Abhisishta means it is the it is same. Abhisishta. Visishta means different, unique. Abhisishta means not unique. All the three are same. Iti purvabhyam susuptam vibhadate. That means there is no distinction between the waking state, dream state, deep sleep state, because in all the three states, their ignorance is the self, is the most predominant thing. Now let us go to the mantra. Yatra. Now he is explaining first what is Susupta Sthana. The meaning is, first let us go to see the meaning of the mantra. Yatra Suptaha. Yatra means wherein, Suptaha means the person, entity who is in the deep sleep state, the deep sleeper. Na kanchana kamam kamayate. It doesn't desire any desirable object. Na kamam kamayate. Kamayate means it doesn't desire. Kamam means desirable objects. Na kanchana swapnam pasyati. Doesn't see any. Kanchana is any. Swapnam, no dream. Pasyati, tat susuptam, that is the susupti. Susupta sthanaha. And what is the name of that ego in the susupti avastha? Susupta sthanaha. It is called susupta sthana. And just like how it was told, jagrata sthana, swapna sthana, here it is susupta sthana, because it is available in the susupti avastha. Ekibhutaha. Ekibhuta means in whom everything is unified. In the waking state, things are different. The mango is different from the apple. Apple is different from the pineapple. Pineapple is different from the banana. Banana is different from the human being. Human beings are different from cows. Okay, there is distinction. But here, ekibhuta, everything becomes one. Differences are obliterated. Susuptasthana ekibhuta. Prajnana ghanaha. It is the prajnana ghana means it is the mass of consciousness. That consciousness is not related to different things in the world. It is not divided. Consciousness is one there. Eva Anandamaya. It is called the Anandamaya Kosa. You have read in Tattva Anandamaya. Anandamaya means not Ananda. Anandamaya. Anandamaya means it is a modification of Ananda. Ananda Bhuk. It is the experiencer of Ananda. Not only it is Ananda, it is the experiencer of Ananda also. Cheto Mukha. Chetas means knowledge. Mukha means the face or the door. It is a door for knowledge. Pragya, it is called, the name is Pragya. Tritiya Pada. Of course, every word Bhavan Shankaracharya is going to explain, so we'll go directly to what Bhavan is telling. First word was Yatra. So Bhavan started with Yatra. Yatra means Yasmin Sthane, Kale. Yatra means not only place, time also. Yasmin Sthane, in whatever place, Kale, whatever time. Yatra, Kale. Then next word is Suptaha. Suptaha means Na kanchana swapnam pasyati, na kanchanam kamayate. It is Suptaha. That means one is asleep to fulfilling any desire, or one is asleep to seeing anything, dream. Seeing any dream. No gross objects or no subtle objects. That's why it is called Susuptaha. It doesn't see anything gross, it doesn't see anything subtle. It doesn't experience anything gross, it doesn't experience anything subtle. So that's why it is called Suptaha. Then the word Na Kanchanam Kamam Kamayate. So what is written here? Nahi Susupte Purbayoho Iva Anyatha Grahana Lakshanam Swapna Darsanam Kamo Va Kanchana Vidyate. Nahi Susupte. In the Susupti there is not. Na means not. In the Susupti there is no. Purbayoho Iva. Like before means like the waking state and dream state. Purbayoho Iva. Anyatha Grahanam. Anyatha Grahanam means experience of different. Something different from us. It was there in the dream state and deep sleep state, but that is not here. In the deep sleep state is not here. Swapna darsanam kamo va kanchana vidyate. Neither there is desire to enjoy objects or not to dream regarding them. Both the things are absent here. Tad eta susuptam. Tad eta susuptam sthanam asyaiti susupta sthana. This state who has is called the Susupta Sthana. So Susupta Sthana is explained. Then next is the Ekibhuta. Why it is called Ekibhuta? Just I'll give some idea. See, the oneness, Upanishad is talking regarding oneness. Oneness of perception, oneness of creation, oneness. And if we see the oneness, there will be no unhappiness. Unhappiness, greed, fear, anger, lust, jealousy, tensions, worries are not possible if there is only one. Na tatra sokaha mohaha ekatvam anupashyatah. Tatra ka sokaha ka mohaha ekatvam anupashyatah. If one sees the oneness, where is soka, where is sorrow, kamo, where is delusion? Delusion and sorrow, these two things will be completely absent for a person who is seeing oneness. Forget oneness in absolute sense. Even in a family, if you consider everybody as an important member of the family, then there will be a lot of enjoyment, lot of inspiration. There is a lot of love will be there in that family. But suppose I think that, I'm the husband, so I am earning everything. He is also earning, okay? But he is thinking that he is taking care of the family because that is there in the head. I am doing, so everybody has to salute me, everybody has to do as per that, okay, as idli banao, kal dosa banao, whatever I will tell, everything has to be cooked. She tells us, get out from idli you want to eat, buy it from Indian store and that frozen idli and keep it and thaw and eat and go. She tells. Then he gets angry because we don't consider him as everybody the equal partner or equal participant in the family. Everybody has got equal importance in the family. If we see that, that is oneness is there. Like how we tell North India, South India, this India, that India, then fight like anything. Because there is no oneness. Even the body also, we like one part of the body, we don't like another part of the body. Because there is no oneness. See, this oneness, wherever it is, there will be no conflict, there will be no fight at all. It's just not possible. And that happens in the deep sleep state. Deep sleep state, everybody is a great saint. Great saint. You will not see if the how many hours, and they tell here to sleep for how many hours, 8 hours or something. Thank God somebody has telling 8 hours sleep. So at least that many, they will at least 2 or 3 cows may be alive. And there will be little, the jhagda will be little less, because at least those 8 hours. But 8 hours is, they tell, doctors tell, or whoever has started 8 hours, for a reason he has told. Because other people, if we are not sleeping, you know, the food, whatever is pigs and the buffaloes and whatever were coming, will finish in 1 month. At least those 8 hours we are not eating anything. At least the entire world is peaceful. Because that ek hi hota hai, everything has become one there. There is no distinction between me, he, she, they, my income, his income, sorrow, joy. There is no difference at all. Ek hi hota hai. Everything has become as though one. Anyhow, Bhagavan Shankaracharya is going to tell why it is called Eki Bhuta. That we'll see next time. If you have anything to ask, if you have, don't ask for just asking. If you have really a question, now you can ask. Yes, Swamiji.
Swamiji, you said in deep sleep there is no desire of enjoying objects, and what's the other one you said? You said 2 things.
There is no desire to enjoy subtle objects, that is dreaming.
Oh, okay.
No gross enjoyment, no subtle enjoyment.
Okay. You said something else, Swamiji, along with that.
No, I told that only.
No, I have that already. No grass and no dream enjoyment. Something else you said, I missed it.
If you have not written, it is not needed. It is.
Is that state very close to Sita Prajna Lakshana? That means we got Ananda there. There's a Paramananda versus Ananda. We get in Sushupti state.
This is not Ananda, this is Ananda Maya. Ananda Kosha. It is Ananda Maya Kosha. That is Ananda.
Ananda, okay. The other thing came to my mind is all 3 states are Avastatraya, not Sakshi. No Sakshi.
Yeah.
Right?
No, Sakshi will come later. Yes.
No, Avastatraya, not Sakshi. We say Avastatraya Sakshi in for Atma, but this is not Avastatraya Sakshi.
Now he's describing.
It's common to all 3.
First he's telling regarding Avastatraya, then he will tell Sakshi, he will come.
Yeah.
First we have to go gradually. First one has to get admission in the college, then do a job, then earn something, then have a house, then one will think of the family. Not directly.
Not immediate.
Yes. Just go.
Thank you, Swami.
Swamiji, I got one. Yatra supto. Isn't it look like, sir, to me it looks like a person who is sleeping. Now he's only sleeping. It's suptama. He's sleeping only, but we don't know what stage he's into. So now he's dividing this sleeping state into 2, dream state and deep sleep state. So one he described before was dream state. Now he's going to second stage deeper than that, when dreams are gone, and he goes deep sleep state. So yatra supto is sleeping, apparently sleeping man goes to 2 stages of stages. One goes to dream state and the other deep sleep state. And a man who is dreaming daytime, daydreamer, is also same thing. He's dreaming while he's awake. He's daydreamer, dreamer, and no dreams. So there are 3 stages basically, isn't it? Just like yatra supto, it divides again into 2 more stages. Is it right?
Anyhow, he's going to explain. So we'll see what really Bhavan is trying to explain, why it is written, wherein, what is the uniqueness. Wherein means it is the deep sleeper is unique than the current dreamer. In what way he is unique, he is going to explain. He's going to explain. First, he told that how there is commonness of oneness, the commonness of non-apprehension of the self. That is a common thing. For the uniqueness, he has not yet told, so he is going to tell.
Swamiji, I have a question. So in deep sleep state, we don't know anything, right?
Yes.
We realize we had the deep sleep only when we get up, right?
Yes.
So, which means in deep sleep state, how do you define ignorance? Because we don't know anything. Ignorance comes the moment you identify with yourself, right? But we don't know anything in that state.
That is called, don't know anything is called ignorance. Don't know anything is called ignorance.
Okay, we are experiencing the absence of nothing. Or
yes, we are experiencing exactly, that is the right word. We are experiencing the absence of everything.
Nothing.
Absence of everything. Nothing is experienced there. There is no father, there is no mother, there is no brother, no sister, no friend, no enemy, no sorrows, no joys. And only that is the deep sleep state is the only state where one can experience the absence of everything.
Swamiji, the avasthatara sakshi, he still sakshi is there in all 3 stages anyway, even though we are not appreciating it. Awareness, sleep and deep sleep, the sakshi is always there. Sakshi bhav or the Atman is still present in all 3 stages, isn't it?
See, it is coming. I don't want to tell now anything because it is coming. So we are only the 3 states we have not finished. Then we will come to the 4th. Then everything will be laid out clearly. And this preliminary knowledge is really helpful in understanding that. So we'll see that in the when it comes, Dr. Turiya.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Huh.
So in this deep sleep state, the uniqueness is because it is a unified state. So as though there is oneness, there is no separation. So there is no suffering. And that's why you feel ananda. When you wake up, you feel so relaxed because that's how it is similar to when one gets fully realized. There is no separation in that state too, because you are one. And in this deep sleep state, there is absence of everything. So there is this mass of consciousness, which you explained is like that oneness. And that's why you feel so relaxed and relieved, as if you're charged in the morning when you wake up, because there's no suffering for those 8 hours or 4 hours of deep sleep.
Right. But if one sleeps more, one will be tired. One will be tired. So it is not a desirable thing. If one sleeps, then one will yawn, one will not feel like doing anything. Chai lao. Somebody will tell, honey, can you take tea? Oh, okay, chai la le aao. And you drink that. He cannot drink. He has to make the mouth open. Then she has to pour that. Because he's sleeping too much. So sleep is not a really, it is only energized. Sleep can, if one sleeps too much, it will, actually, one will be energized when one is relaxed, not sleeping. Because one is sleeping more, that's why one will be relaxed. That is not the thing.
So the main relaxation or the ananda comes only when you are in touch with your essential nature.
Yes.
That is the joy, the source of joy one feels.
Yes, and that one need not have to sleep to get that one. Like we are doing that. Okay, we feel unhappy, this and that, disturbing, take a pill and go to sleep.
Yes.
You think that when you get up, all the problems are gone. They are all standing by the bed only. All problems are just standing there.
That's why it is called modification of Ananda, Anandamaya.
Yes,
Not Anand,
modification of
not pure Ananda.
Yes, exactly. Modification of Ananda. It is just it's called Anandamaya. Ananda
Maya.
Kosha. Kosha means it is just a address of Ananda. It is just giving the impression of Ananda, but actually it is not Ananda.
Right. And that's why so many people in the world, maybe I think they drink or take drugs to feel that absence of everything,
exactly.
to get that little piece, but they don't know that where it is actually should be coming from, where to go, because they're so confused.
Then they get addicted, and whatever, if today they are taking one pill, and after 1 month that one pill will not work, they have to take 2 pills.
Yeah, and that's why there is so much suffering then. Yeah.
Yes, then it will create all kind of, it goes in a different, medical problems will come. Sleep will forget, then medical problem will come.
Swamiji, I have this, I wear this Fitbit and sleep. So this does the analysis of all your different states. I just watch it. It gives you a sleep score at the end of every day when you get up in the morning. And only about, based on your age and everything, it's like 15% of your total time is your deep sleep state. So I have seen one thing. The days I don't get deep sleep, my mind is disturbed or whatever, I don't get deep, it separates out the waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. And I've seen whenever my deep sleep state is really, really, really low, my sleep score is bad, and morning I'm very, I don't feel good that day. And the day I have got my adequate deep sleep, I'm very energized, I can do my work and follow through on the day. So this is based on sensors, but I'm just trying to link up to what you're telling. So it just gives a graph of all the states.
Yeah, but see, here when it's called deep sleep state, and what we are getting the Fitbit, they're different. Here the main purpose of telling deep sleep state is that, here there is completely absence of all differences. If that is there, then one will be very relaxed. Suppose you know in the Fitbit, okay, 15 minutes I slept today, 5 minutes, then what is, then to take 2 more pills or something?
Yeah. No, I was just trying to just connect the two things, I'm just trying to see.
This is more for business. This is more for business thing. It is not really by knowing we are becoming wiser and all this, like suppose I read the physics book, then I become wiser. It is not one become wiser, no. Or my sleep can be increased. They will tell that, 5 minutes you are sleeping, tomorrow sleep for 10 minutes, as if it is in my hand. It really, actually, while sleeping, Fitbit is not the thing. Fitbit is not the thing. While doing exercise, Fitbit. Sleeping, they do always how much I slept today. Even the walking also, the Fitbit, if one day if you cannot do 10,000 steps, then that day something will just bother. Today I didn't do. And waking state, there is botheration. Dream also anyhow botheration. Deep sleep also botheration. Then no, this is just an observation. I'm not telling that also.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. It actually, it's a feedback, it works on your own side. You get so psychologically tuned to this, so your mind starts to work accordingly rather than working logically sometimes.
No, I didn't get sleep, that's all. Throughout the day one will repeat. So that's all. So, instead of getting sleep, that will not allow the Fitbit will not give good sleep. It will disturb the sleep. It will disturb the sleep.
Yeah, I put it mainly for some medical reasons, but otherwise, I was just connecting it to the class. That's it. I was just thinking along those lines. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I think we'll conclude. And tomorrow is the Shivaratri celebration. So, or if you can go to our website, send the link, or there, Anandji, the how it is? It will be.
Yeah, there is. It is on our Zoom, and also it will be on our YouTube channel too. The chanting of Rudram and Chamakam starts at 5. The puja is at 6:30. So I welcome you all to join.
See, our people have learned here all the Rudram and all those things. You will see it's very interesting, very inspiring time.
Yes, actually, it's mainly by a lot of children who have learned.
Yes, children. Some parents are there, some parents, but most children. How difficult it is. They don't know Sanskrit word. They don't know, but they chant so well. See that very inspiring. Hari Om, pranams to everybody. Oh. पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ